Hi folks, my name is William Miller. I'm Blackfeet and Cherokee from Oklahoma and Montana. I serve as the Executive Director of the NAIA Action Fund.
My name is Bridget Famboulet, and I'm a member of the NAACP of Vancouver, Washington.
My traditional name is Tutsali Mox. My name is Bethany Barnard, and I'm the Co-Executive Director of Pacific County Voices Uniting.
My name is Melissa Rubio, and I'm the Political Director for One America Votes in One America.
The voter bloc in Southwest Washington is strong, is fierce, is ready to be mobilized, and did turn out to vote in the 2022 election.
One misconception is that Southwest Washington is much more conservative than it is. That is a reflection of who is in power, but not the values of the voters who live in the region.
Building relationships with community members and community partners and being thoughtful in that process has been very critical to the success of our voter engagement in Southwest Washington.
In 2022, Pacific County Voices Uniting launched our first GOTV campaign. In 26 days, we knocked on 1,482 doors, contacted 359 people at the door, and 207 of those 359 voted.
We have a couple of big community events, Peace and Justice Fair. We had Juneteenth celebrations. We would try to capitalize on those positive events, Black History Month, and always have at the core is voter registration.
We distributed Get Out the Vote materials in Spanish, Thai, and English. We had community organizers fluent in Spanish, Laotian, and English.
Our leaders have been door knocking, phone calling, organizing towards the goal of flipping the 3rd Congressional District and getting representation that would be responsive to immigrants and refugees.
We tend to work our organizations as one, because if you add the numbers up, right, numbers are power. We got 30% of Vancouver.
We make magic happen. Our communities make magic happen. The critical piece of this work is when our elected officials are accountable to the people that elected them.
We have a lot of work to do, and the work is sometimes frustrating, but a lot of times joyful. And I believe we can make a difference in our youth and their lives.
I'm reminded of one experience where their first language was Spanish, and they were just feeling like their voice didn't matter, right? Why should I vote? And one of our community organizers, their status isn't clarified with the federal government, and the community organizer was like, I need you to vote because I can't.
I can give you all kinds of stats about African Americans in Clark County specifically. If we are only 5% of the population, why are we 20% of the low-income housing? If we're only 5% of this population, why are we 40% of the homeless? There is a structural racism in Clark County. My wish is that those numbers go down drastically in the future. I know, back to youth, if they get ready now at 16, they could change the world, and I believe they will.
Not one organization can win on our own. We have to have a collective North Star that we're building towards, really weave a strategic and strong BIPOC progressive ecosystem.
When we show up and show out at the polls, we know that we have real opportunity to make tangible change and elect champions who are in line with community, who are responsible and responsive to community, and who listen to community to enact policies at the local, state, and federal level. We're here, we're not leaving, and we are fierce.